Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Ball and a strike. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-1 home. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Moustakas has room in foul territory. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 1 left for Toronto. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ripped down the first base line. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Morales, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next to bat for Toronto, Steve Pearce. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Kinsler for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In is Curtis Granderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Pearce stands at first with 1 out. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home As a wave and a miss, he struck him out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Justin Upton now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way to Upton. Curveball that time, not even close. Strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Count remains at 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that just misses inside. And that one just missed outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
This one's down to 3rd. And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for him now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1 on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground to 3rd. 1 there. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. We've played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Cole Calhoun will stand in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pierce going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Maldonado stands at second with no outs. Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Pierce. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Justin Upton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Off the rocks and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Angels are out in front 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Donaldson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So coming to the plate, Justin Smoke 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Just foul.
No, that's a foul ball.
Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball in off the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Oh, Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's Kendrys Morales batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. The next 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Steve Pearce now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Set and the 1-1 pitch down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In the dirt is there, and he's out trying to take second. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Angels 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Zach Cozart. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Martin gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Cozart is retired. 2 down now. 2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, and it's still 3-1. At the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Granderson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike. The count to Tulo now. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Upton going back. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Russell Martin now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, and a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Kevin Pillar stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Score holds. It's 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cole Calhoun will lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pillar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
In now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Here's a pop-up now. Morgan has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
1-1. Taken, strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
0-2.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. In the dirt here. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Smoke leads off first with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The right fielder, number 18.
In is Curtis Granderson,
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Sliced hard on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Kinsler, base runner at first with 1 out. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. first and second now, one man out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Three and one now.
No strikes.
Zach Cozart waits on deck. And here's the 3-2 from him. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Line drive, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Up next for the Angels.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Zach Cozart is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. One run is scored, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Row, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Past history with Joe Biagini, he's 1 for 3. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
A little bouncer. Popped him up. Smoke over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Cole Calhoun stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Too low, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Morgan has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kenan Middleton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 55,
Striding in, Russell Martin, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a high strike there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This one's down to third. Moustakas is there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Martin Maldonado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Maldonado.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. Past history with Joe Biagini, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ready for another chance? Ian Kinsler. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that just misses inside. Changeup in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler, and it's now 6-3.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Granderson going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second of the game, as it is now 7-3.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Two and 1 the count to Pillar. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is in the air now, out to left. Upton is there. He's got it 1 away. Eighth inning here from Orange County. Homestanding Angels looking to put the finishing touches on this one as you get a look at our line score. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1.
The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Justin Smoke now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now.
Leading off for the Halo, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Smoke waits on it. 1 away.
Well, batter number 7, designated hitter, Zach Kozar.
Next will be the designated hitter, Zach Kozar. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Pillar's there. And that's the 3rd out. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Blake Wood comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Blake Wood.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kendrys Morales.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Steve Pearson.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball. One out, nobody on. In there, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 18, Curtis Granderson.
It is Curtis Granderson.
He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's the pitch. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And ShowTrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
1-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Calhoun. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Los Angeles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Shohei Ohtani takes home the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Garrett Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink. And sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
2-2. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. His past history with Richards, he's gone 2 for 6. Fly ball right down the line in left. Upton's under it. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Morgan stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled away. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Josh Donaldson is the second out of the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
In now, Steve Pearce.
Left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Digging in now, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ian Kinsler.
And that misses, ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
1-1.
Here's the pitch. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Drives it out to deep right center field. Granderson going back. Gone! So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler. And the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Calhoun is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. And the Angels are back within one. It's a 3-2 ball game now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here's Upton on his way to second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. In past meetings with Jay Happ, just a 1 for 12 career line. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Upton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. They'll try again, 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's fouled away. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate. Just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pierce has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Zach Kozar.
Striding into the box, Zach Kozar. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Nero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Here's Chris Young.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Morgan is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Curtis Granderson. His past history with Richards, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's also hit 3 home runs. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-0 on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Still 1 and 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
55, Russell Martin.
Digging in, Russell Martin will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Up and in for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Morgan ranges to his left. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gas.
Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. Stepping up now, Joe Morgan. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Settling in now, Kevin Pilar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And that misses for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready now, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right side, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Smoke playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Pilar at third. Donaldson is over at second with 1 down in the inning.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
One out and a runner on third. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Hendrys Morales. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Leading off for the infield, the right fielder number 50.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Popped him up. Martin over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. Now batting, Mike Trout got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-0.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here's Justin Upton now. From the stretch, a little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. One and one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Foul tip right into the glove of Martin as he's able to hang on to it to record the strikeout. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second. Trout at second with 2 down. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So here's Steve Pearce now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Steve Pearce.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Curtis Granderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball 1.
No strikes.
And he misses again, 2-0. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2002 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
No strikes.
On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Now the payoff pitch home. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Payoff pitch one more time. Take there by Granderson. As that pitch misses, it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Russell Martin now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 home to Martin. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Just got a piece to the right side. Foul ball, strike two. Ready with the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Strike.
So two pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times, but I think he might throw it here.
Hit down the line at first. Ripped down the first base line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Parker Bridwell answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Ball one to start the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Little dribbler down the line. And he is in there. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's outside.
First
Ball.
pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Cozart calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Chris Young. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Count now a ball and a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Marte. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And a fastball just a bit high. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Granderson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're unable to. Here's Kendrys Morales.
Leading off for Toronto, designated hitter, Kendrys.
He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Upton is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. It is Curtis Granderson 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Pierce, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2. It's fair to say that early on at least the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
There's a
That's
fastball
inside.
that just misses. Ball one. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. A runner on first with two away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1-0 the count. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Granderson going back at the track. The wall. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Right fielder number 56.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now in the box, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And that's in there, 2-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Chasing after it is Pilar, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Standing in, Zach Cozart, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there for strike 1. Trout, the runner at third. Upton at second with 2 gone. A pause and the 0-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Jeffrey Marte would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Joe Biagini trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a swing and a miss. It'll pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Past history with Joe Biagini, not a big sample size. 0 for 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Grounded down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's now a 9-8 contest.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero, after being down by 1. Big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially with bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire defense.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That's a ball.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 3-2 one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Past history with Joe Biagini, he's 1 for 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1. Two and 2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Marte on third. Maldonado over at second. Kinsler at first. 2 out in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Morgan. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Set and the pitch. Fouled off. Comes set and the 0-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ball 2 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Nope. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
None out, runners at first and second. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Upton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
A ball and a strike now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. One and two. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit on the ground out to short. A bare hand for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't touch. Stepping in, Mike Trout. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Here's Justin Upton now. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's 1 for 3. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
1-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kendrys Morales will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very...
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
In now, Steve Pearce. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Up around the face. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Morales aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Number 48, Jose.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Curtis Granderson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Yanked fouled off to the right. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. Curveball that time, not even close.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Kenan Middleton takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
0-1 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Cozart is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. Danny Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Morgan has it. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. Digging in, Jeffrey Marte. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Maldonado, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Right.
2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2 fouled off. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Angels strand 1. They lead it 9-8. Russell Martin now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2-0 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Cozart has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Cam Bedrosian enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 32.
First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready with the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go. Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-2 breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way to Upton, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Here it comes, 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2-1 on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-1. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Upton is off at first with 2 away. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Smoke is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels leave 1. They lead it 9-8. Blake Parker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Mano a mano with Blake Parker. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Parker, a right-hander, standing 6'3". He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 9.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Hendrys Morales. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Angels used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Parker Bridwell earns the victory on the mound. Jay Happ gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.